So in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to use smart money concepts while trading Bitcoin. First thing you must know is Bitcoin moves in a supply and demand structure. Price break structure, comes back inside of the range, reaches for a demand point, breaks the range, comes back inside of the range, breaks the range, and so on, so on. This is the profile which Bitcoin moves in. When it comes to the type of structures, I explained this a million times, but let's do it real quick. So a supply and demand structure would be price breaking the range and retracing back deep, breaking the range, retracing back deep. A support and resistance structure would be something like this, where price forms a range, break structure, but does not retrace deep. Retrace up to the point of your shelf and expands. Retrace to the point of the shelf right here or a little bit right here and expands. So now this is your supply and demand structure, and this is your support and resistance structure. So in case you're confused what a range is, you have your swing high right here. Once price breaks that swing high and price comes back inside of the range, that new high is the top. So this will be the top of your range. And that swing low that forced this move would be the bottom of your range. So now you have your swing low and swing high, which formed your range. Here's a recap of premium and discount levels. So now that you understand what a range is, let's take it a step further. So you have your swing high, price break structure, and comes back inside of the previous range. So what is our current range now? It would be our swing high and swing low. What validated this swing high was price coming back into a previous range. So this is what validated this swing high. So now what you want to do is you want to pull out your fib. And here are the settings for this fib. 0, 25, 05, 75, 1. So basically it's quarters. Your bottom quarter is your discount. Your top quarter is your premium. So think of it like this. Price is best sold at this area and best bought at this area. It's best to buy price here and it's best to sell price here. That's how you think of it. So what are we looking at when it comes to this specific approach when it comes to Bitcoin? We are looking for price. Let's say this is a bullish cycle. We're looking to purchase price right here. So we're waiting for price to get down here for us to purchase price here with our stop loss a little bit below our swing to take price back outside of the range. And then when price come back inside of the range, we're looking to take price up and so on, so on. Before you proceed, please make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. This video is completely unmonetized. So first thing you want to do is you want to locate your operating time range. And in this case, Bitcoin is moving in the 8-hour time frame as far as your macro structure goes. And if you want more information, make sure you visit our website. We covered this in great detail. But the main concept is it's a time frame where you can see the swings clearly. So in this case, we're picking the 8-hour. You could also use the 6-hour, but then it adds more wicks to the situation and it adds more micro swings. We want to eliminate these micro swings and we really want to focus on our macro swings where we can see structure clearly. So what is happening here? We had a range right here. Always look to the left for context. You had a swing high here and a swing low here. Price broke structure, came back inside of the range, but did not retrace deep inside our discounted level and came down. So what are we anticipating now? Right now, if you open the chart and this is what you see, you want a new structure to form. Why? Because like I said previously, we're strictly looking at discounted and premium levels, right? And what we want now is for price to break structure here and retrace and hopefully come back to our discount and continue dropping. And if that doesn't happen, there can always be a change of character, which is a reversal, which I obviously made lessons on before. So let's say price break structure here. Instead of continuing down, price finds resistance and then break structure. Then we're simply looking for a break back inside of the range to take it long to continue with our macro trend. So we're really reacting. We're not anticipating price. We're not playing any guesswork. We're waiting for the correct setup when it comes to Bitcoin. Let's see if price breaks structure. Price did not break structure. Price reacted from a extreme demand level. This would be our extreme demand level, and this would be our extreme supply level right now. So price reacted from our extreme demand level. So more than likely price will break structure. And I'll make another lesson where we cover continuation entries when it comes to Bitcoin. But for right now, let's just focus on this simple entry. So let's see if price breaks structure. Okay. Did price break structure? Let's zoom in. And price did not really break structure. So let's wait. Okay, now price broke structure. So let's see if price comes back inside of the range. Price is rejecting from the range. Okay, now price is back inside of the range. So what do we do now? You pull out your fib, swing low, swing high, and we are waiting for an entry right here. We are waiting for an entry right here with our entry being right here and our stop loss being right below this swing, the origin of our extreme level. And we're taking price and our first TP back to our previous range. And then our second TP would be clearing this liquidity right here. Okay, now we got a reaction. Let's see if we can get a 1-to-1, then go to break even. And it hit our second TP as well. So this is the entry that you want to focus on. So let's carry on. Let's delete everything and start again to keep it clear. So what happened here? We had our previous range. Always look back, always retrace your steps, especially if you're a beginner. So we had a break of structure, price came back to the extreme and reacted. So now what is our current range? Our current range is this swing high and this swing low. And let me make it even a bit easier for you. If you go on a 12-hour, you could even see it at a better point. You can go on a daily and you can see it even clear. But let's stay on the 8-hour. So let's see if price retraces back. Price already retraced back without giving us that much time. This was our swing high. This is our swing low. Price reacting from our extreme level right here. And where are we trying to take price? We're trying to take price back up here as our first TP, then our second TP right here. Of course, your initial reaction, your first TP, as far as when you move your stop loss to break even, would already been hit because price reacted from this level and your stop loss is right here. And you can go to break even right here, but then price will return back and take you out of your position. So you always want to be moderate with the way you move your stop loss. This is if you want to be extremely, extremely conservative with your stop loss. Okay, now our first TP hit. Let's see if we can get our second TP. And our second TP is hit. So now what would you do in this situation if this is the price action? What would you do right here? Obviously, this price action is completely different from this price action. This is more structural and this is more expansive. What happened here? Obviously, the best thing to do is to practice patience, to wait for the easy setups, like these setups right here, like these extreme setups. Like price breaking structure coming back inside the range, price breaking structure come back inside of the range. But if you are a scalper, what happened here is there was more volume. So what happens when there's more volume? That means price moves faster. Obviously, if you ignore the whole candle aspect of things, and if you just strictly look at it from a price point, if you look at it from a number standpoint, you can see that price moves per number. And what you can see here is the fact that price moved a lot faster here compared to how it moved previously. That means there was more volume injected. More volume injected, price moves faster. Price reaches a higher price point. So Bitcoin now is at 47, but when this cycle first started, it was at 43. So it moved from 43 to 47 in literally 2 days. Actually, a day and a half. So that means there was a lot more volume, and we can anticipate the higher volume to continue. So when you do have higher volume, what you do is your operating time frame changes. And I explained this on the website. So what you do here is you lower your time frame until you can see structure. So you can go from the 8 hour to the 4 hour. You still don't see any structure. Now you can go to the 1 hour. Now you're starting to see structure. So now you can start looking for your range. And again, this entire motion right here, this entire multiple micro structure swings, if you go back on our operating time frame of previous, which was the 8 hour, this is simply an expansion. So what you do is you lower your time frame. And once you lower your time frame, you can now start looking for ranges. So let's take a look. So now let's take a look. What do we have here? We have a high, and we have a swing low right here. We can even go a bit lower. Go into 30 minutes. This is your swing high. This is your swing low. Price reacted from the extreme level. So what can we anticipate now? That price is reacting from an extreme level. We can anticipate price to reach this level and therefore on. So let's see. Okay, price broke structure, and now price is coming back again inside of the range. So now what do you do now? Swing low, swing high. It's just as simple as that. You don't want to overcomplicate anything. If you guys want more lessons as far as deeper strategies, we can always do that. But first thing you must do is understand the basics. So now what are we waiting for? We are waiting for price to reach this level right here. And once price reaches this level right here, we're trying to take it back above the range. Price is reacting from our extreme level. Now we can erase this. Now price is reacting from our extreme level. Price is consolidating. This is not a good sign, but we'll have to cover this in the advanced version. When price consolidates after your reaction, that's not a good sign usually. But let's continue. We still anticipate price to break this level. And price reached your level. Did not break it, but got close. So let's carry on. Okay, so now we can go back on the 1 hour. And what do we have here? We have our swing low right here. And we have this previous swing. So once price comes back inside of the range, we can start looking at this level. We can start looking at this level, which would be our extreme. Did price reach this level? No, it didn't. And that'll happen. Not every time price will reach this level and give you an easy trade. Sometimes it gives people the 50% trade. The 50% trade is when you pull out your fib and price reaches the 50% point. That does happen quite often. So as you can see here, this is the 50% line. This is the 50% line. Price reacted of the 50% line. So let's carry on. What do we have here? Let's stay on the 1 hour until we can see a major change. You have your macro right here. Your swing high, swing low right here. So what you're anticipating now is for price to come down right here. And price did not reach this level. So let's carry on. What is our range? Swing low, swing high. Let's see if price comes back inside of this range. Price came back inside of this range. See if it will reach our level, and it did. So price did reach our discount level. So now where are we taking price? We're taking price back outside of the range. And price broke range and continued. Hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys want more videos on crypto and Bitcoin trading, let me know in the comments.